Hi, I'm going to walk around section 6 today, so let's go. Okay, so this is Jalan Changai. Over there at section 9, and over here is section 6. So let's go have a look. Also, I'm trying something new today. I'm actually using, oh look at that, already I like the connection to nature over there. Coconut trees. Okay, yeah, today I'm using GoPro batteries to combat the dreaded noise, clicking noise that I'm getting by using what I believe is the power supply and the wire, especially that keeps that I need. Sorry, the USB-C cable that I need to connect it to the power supply. So I'm using a holder, I'm using batteries, and hopefully that'll get rid of the noise, but we'll find out, huh? Is that a 50s house? Across the road, well, that's section 9. What about this side? What about this one? At section 9, look at the houses there. They're lovely. But I'm not doing section 9, so let's go down here and see what we can find. I'm liking it already. This is section 6/15. That's a YWCA. This one looks as though it's abandoned. I mean, it's a huge house. But look at the garden. I mean, it's not my kind of thing, but I guess it's not their kind of thing too. That's why they abandoned it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they've left the country. Wow, I didn't expect to see so many old houses already. Section 6 is a development of residential properties, and I think quite a lot of it's freehold. I'm pretty surprised because I didn't expect section 6 to be like this. I mean, I did read that it does have new and old properties, but at the moment I'm seeing a lot of old properties. Some new ones here. I've got to go down this road because it's like a combination. It's one of the earliest neighborhoods to be developed as well. So I'm guessing that some of these exteriors would be 50s or 60s. This one looks like a nice, like an English garden with plot of land there for sale or rent, right in the corner. Look at the gate. It's an old style gate, but it's quite a big plot. It's nice. I like this avenue of trees. They don't look as though they've been here for too long. I mean, these trees are pretty young. They don't look that old. So maybe they've been newly planted. Cats. Stray cats. Another older house. Selamat pagi. Looks like a newer area. Looks like a well, not new area, but looks like the houses here are being built over old property. Let's go down here and see. Nicely kept though, look at that. I'm guessing the locals would, the inhabitants would have maintained these places. So amongst some newer things, there's some older houses. This one's been renovated. Older house which hasn't been. An older house which hasn't been. I don't want to poke my cameras through all these places because there are people in it, and it doesn't feel right to me. This house looks like a different take on the house that we saw in section 5. You know, it has that sort of semicircle at the entrance side, which I guess would be the lounge. But I do like that design. These ones look as though some things have been, it's an older house, but things have been added on. It's an old house over here. I like it, huh? Well, okay, I'm sorry, I'm back on the power supply again. When I was on the battery, it just kept cutting off. I mean, and that was after about, well, hardly 20 minutes of filming, it started cutting off. And every time I turned it on and filmed, it just cut itself off. And that's because I think, wow, this is a lovely place, look at that. So they've extended it. That's the original one, and then they've put a upstairs on it. Maybe, I don't know, because it looks old too, the upstairs. So maybe it's a different design. That's very nice. So okay, maybe it's not being touched. Maybe that's the way it is. It looks as though it's meant to be this way. Yeah, back to the battery. When I started using the battery, it just kept cutting off, and when the whole thing felt very hot, and when I touched the battery was very hot. So maybe when the battery gets hot, it just cuts off, and can't be helped because it's a hot day. So when I use the power supply, it seems to be okay. So maybe because there's no battery to get hot. Another older house. So hopefully I I'm using the battery, the power supply. I've connected it in a different way, so hopefully you won't get so much cracklings and stuff. I don't know where it comes from. I think it's the casing itself, but I might be wrong. Wow, look, an old style Toyota Jeep. Lovely. This is a very unusual, look at that. Diesel. That's lovely. Looks like it's been restored nicely. Lovely, huh? Yeah, so hopefully with this arrangement you won't get so much crackling noises and the audio. Let's keep our fingers crossed. This one and this one. As long as I don't touch the wire. I think maybe the wire is the problem. So I haven't walked around this side before. This is new to me, Section 6. I've driven on the outskirts like Jalan Changai to go to Jalan Gasing, and there is another road over the other side. I think it's, not too sure what it's called, but I used to take that to go to Jalan Gasing again. So we'll walk up that road somehow, at some point. So it's a lovely neighborhood. So the houses seem a bit different in Section 5 in the sense that, some of them, they don't look as though they've been it's been renovated, because the windows and stuff look old. So maybe they've actually designed like that. I don't know. Okay, there's Jalan Gasing over there. So I'm walking down on Jalan 6/9. Some lovely places here. Doesn't look too old, but it's nicely done up. I like this house. Nice. I like it. Big grounds too. Of course, your connection to nature. And from what I can gather, we are going to come out to Jalan Tinggi, or Bukit Tinggi or whatever. And that's the road I think I used to drive up to take a shortcut. Nice, look at that. Yeah, I think some of these houses have been built like this. They don't look as though they're new. Lovely garden. Nice porch. I'm a bit restricted when it comes to raising my GoPro because I'm tied by a cable to my charger. which I don't really want to move because otherwise it might make some noises. Yeah, so I thought the battery would solve everything, but it doesn't seem to work in a hot environment. It just cuts out. You know, put it on and it's just a few seconds later it cuts out, so there's nothing much I can do about that. Yeah, so this is where I used the road in front. This is where I used to drive down to go to Jalan Gasing. I mean, this is a lovely spot. I would say that the only thing that Section 6 would be at a disadvantage is that traffic during rush hours. This place is no joke, because down that side is Jalan Gasing and down that side is Jalan Selangor, and they get chock-a-block during rush hour. So I would think that anybody who has this place has content with it. Over there is Section 5, where we went to the last time, and that's the temple. And like I say, Jalan Gasing gets very, very... Let's get across here because I know cars will zoom past. We'll go down that way later. I want to see where this one goes down, because every time I drive past this place I think, whoa, that's a nice road to drive down. I think I might have managed it once at night. It's a nice neighborhood, really like the neighborhood. What road is that? So this is Jalan Templar already, and over there is like Section 3 or Section 4, can't remember. So let's go back this way. I saw a road on the left that looks really nice, so let's walk up that one. It's nice, it's like having a Sunday walk. Whoops, it is a Sunday. This is a Sunday walk. Palatial. Wow, what's this place? Is it a church or something? Looks like it. Seventh-day Adventist Church, this one is. Nice. Pretty untouched. Whoops. What happened here? Collapsing. Play center. Whoa, this looks nice. Old house. It's got the semicircle on both sides of the house. Look at this, you wouldn't believe that something like this exists amongst all these things. Just a completely secluded private place, it seems. Lo and behold, a big old house on the top. What's this? Flying the Malaysian flag, so is it a governmental house? Yep, JKR. Well, that's one thing I can say in favor of JKR, is that they preserve the land. This one's JKR too. So it's had a lick of paint and some renovations done perhaps, but generally speaking the building looks as though it's untouched. What a compound. What a great garden to have. Lovely, huh? Let's walk down this way. I see some more over there. So hopefully the audio is better. Keeping the fingers crossed. Love those trees. This is a pretty cute house. Those windows. Looks like another JKR house, but let's find out. I think this one's again they've kept some of the old things and renovated it, putting bricks and stuff. This one's an old one. So's that one. And the one on the left. So I'm guessing that they would be JKR as well, by the looks of it. Yep, JKR. It's Fauzi Barracks. So I guess is it anything to do with the army? That's just me, I guess. I just love all the places that have been preserved. I don't know. I mean, some houses are massive, but that's for me. Mango tree, laden with mangoes. How lovely. Another JKR. Isn't that amazing? There's a doggy there. He hasn't seen me yet. Now it's seen me, but I got a bit tall. Got away with that one. Seventh-day Adventist Church. Hello doggies, what's up? Passed this way just now, didn't I? Yep, I think I've come full circle. That was a lovely walk there. That one was, it's completely amazing. Love that. It's lovely. So where am I coming out? Okay, this is probably Bukit Tinggi. What's this place? Doesn't have a fence. Somebody was saying that he used to live in Section 5, and at that time there weren't any fences. Would have been amazing, huh? Okay, so that's where I walked down just now. Come full circle this way, and this is, I think, Jalan Bukit Tinggi or Jalan Tinggi High Road it's called. Well, this is a volunteer building, I guess, for those who are patrolling this area to make sure it's safe. So that would lead down to Jalan Selangor, and this is the road I used to drive up to take a shortcut. Look at these houses, I love these houses. This one's nice too. It looks original. Even the a whole row of older houses that once been renovated somewhat. This one doesn't look as though it's been touched. So got an outdoor basin. Similar to some we've seen in Section 5. But I guess it would be because it was developed around the same time as Section 5. this one too. Nice, look at that. Sort of art decorish, isn't it? It's got very sharp lines and curves. Very nice. Let's get a better picture of this one up, as soon as I can. So lovely. Love it. Doesn't look as though it's occupied. Disrepair. Dead end. How do people get in here? Oh, by the road, I guess. Nice path. Okay, over there it's Jalan Selangor, MBPJ. What do you know? Huge house. This is the mayor's house, Datuk Banda. And I think there's been some complaints against the MBPJ for not maintaining this Section 6 properly. One of the complaints was that somebody tripped and broke a toe. So this is a lovely house. You can see it from the main road, I think, but it's lovely. Is it a JKR house or looks private? No, this is not the one you see from the main road. This is another one that you can see from the main road, which I've always been intrigued by because they are older places. What a lovely place. That'd be great for my studio. Yeah, I know, my studio. My music studio, where I would be experimenting with different types of, or different ways of recording people live, because I believe in recording people live. Okay, so this is the house I always see from Jalan Selangor, and always intrigues me. It's abandoned, in disrepair. I don't know if I'll trust the staircase. Crazy. But I guess if I want to see what it's like upstairs, I guess I'll have to trust the staircase. So let's do this. Hopefully, ooh, ants and stuff. Oh my goodness. What a complete mess. Do I trust the floors? Gosh. Have squirrels been using this? Look at all the seeds. Wow. Yeah, maybe squirrels have been using this place. I don't know. Why are the seeds here then? What's the cotton, or what looks like comes from furniture? Looks like a bedroom. Oh, that one could be a bedroom too, and it's the toilet. Okay, let's get down. Look, kids rocking chair, bathroom area. Okay, looks like it's been like this for a long time. Porch. Looks like a 2-car affair. So, I wonder why this place is abandoned. Is it private property? Or phew. So I'm back at Jalan Templar because there are 2 roads over that side that are not connected via the inner roads of this side, so the only way I can access it is via Jalan Templar. So let's go check it out. We can only get to this particular road. I think it's circuit as well via Jalan Templar. So like I was saying, the people in section 6 will have to contend with the traffic because this place gets chock-a-block too during rush hours. So if you don't mind that, then it's a lovely place to live. But if you have to leave your house at any moment's notice, then it's not necessarily the best time, best place. Again, some older places. Cozy. Don't know how it's like for mosquitoes though. Nice. Doesn't look as though it's been lived in. Semi-detached. For sale. Semi-detached. This one says Jalan Templar 6/3. Okay, so we're coming back out to Jalan Templar again, and there's just one more road on the left that makes up section 6. frangipani tree. Nice house. Makes me feel at home, all these houses. That's the mosque in section 3. For sale. Look at that. Looks like some sort of English mansion. I dare say it's been extended from the old style things, because it's got like those semicircle things again. And then maybe they built on top. I wouldn't like to live next to a gas station, just in case, you know. So this is the last section of section 6. And then over that side, section 5. Then over there, section 1. So it's like in a triangle. Last bit of section 6. I haven't walked all the roads in section 6, but just some. Wow, first time I'm seeing terrace houses, or what do you call it? Detached. Not detached, attached. Terrace houses. Bungalow. No. Maybe. Yeah, it looks as though because the back's facing Jalan Templar, it's not probably the quietest place if you're down the back. So these are the first row of shops I've seen, and this, I believe, is section 6 still. Yeah, 6/31, and this is right at the end. This is where section 6 ends. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.